Welcome to the third stop of our campus rock tour. We're actually still located at Thomas Cooper, but this time we're going to look at the exterior of the building. We have these beautiful marble inlays, these slabs just cut out of marble, and these marbles are all from Georgia, in fact. Now, what's nice about these is we can see throughout there's slight amounts of veining. However, the color overall for the marble is very, very white and pale. Now, remember, marble, if we think back to our lab we just did with our rocks that we are identifying, is a metamorphic rock. That means it formed through either high amounts of temperature or high amounts of pressure or a combination of the two. When it comes to metamorphism, there are two distinct types that we want to focus on. First, there is contact metamorphism. This is when you have some heat source, such as an igneous intrusion, rise up through the earth and end up getting in contact with that material that was already existing, the protolith for the metamorphic rock, and essentially cooking it. That's one option. Our other option is regional metamorphism. This is what you would expect to see due to tectonics, when you have two masses move against each other and they smash, and that increases the pressure quite a lot. That's going to incorporate a lot of bending of the material and folding. So you would expect to see that in a rock that we would have that take place in. You would also expect to see distinct layers perpendicular to where the force was applied. Now, with this marble, we do know a few different things about how it formed. We know that its protolith had to have been a limestone, which is a sedimentary rock composed of calcite. If you think of calcite, that's going to be this nice material that reacts with acid. It also is typically going to have a relatively low hardness. That means it'll scratch easily. And if you think of a sedimentary rock, it's a bunch of individual grains, so it can break pretty easily along different planes. So I'm still located at Thomas Cooper, but I'm in a slightly different location. I'm now sitting next to a flower pot that is no longer covered by the roof of Thomas Cooper. And when I rub my hand against it, it feels incredibly rough. And I can feel individual little pits throughout where it seems like material's been removed. Now think back to what makes marble marble, so the mineral it's made of, and some of the properties of that mineral. Why might it be that the material that's not going to be covered would be experiencing some pitting, while the marble in the sides of the building are perfectly smooth?